Oh, hey, Sean.
Hey, Jim, how's it going?
The guy I wanted to see. I was just down at Bartell's, and I was looking to get some probiotics, basically because, you know, I hear they're good for you. So I was looking, and I was looking at, they have a whole shelf, like a dozen of them.
Yep.
I had no idea, I mean, it's sort of lost in space there. So you're the microbiome guy, so what do you suggest?
It's hard, right? There's all these companies. They're unregulated. They're these wellness companies. They don't have to, you know, follow any specific rules. They manufacture these products and sell them. Basically, the things you can take as probiotics are grandfathered in through the FDA as what are called generally regarded as safe, and they're organisms or bugs that you already find in food, like yogurt, sauerkraut, all these different things, and they actually aren't that abundant in your gut. These aren't organisms that normally are abundant gut microbes in the human, like adult microbiome, and yet because they're illegally allowed to be given to people, that's what these companies market and try to sell you. Whether or not they have an effect on you, it's hard to say. Some studies say yes, maybe for mild diarrhea. Some studies say no. There's a lot of context dependencies. It's still very messy as to, like, can we predict what probiotic is going to be good for you?
Oh, really? That's kind of, I guess it gives you pause at the very least.
Right.
So are people doing studies? I mean, I hear so much about the microbiome in the news. There must be some quantitative analyses being carried out.
Definitely. Yeah, the people are doing clinical trials, testing various existing probiotics and trying to see if they have an effect. And again, like for travelers' diarrhea, or even for certain things like, you know, small studies have shown for clinical depression, there's been mild improvements with certain probiotics. But by and large, there's not been a strong effect seen with existing probiotics. And we don't even know if it'll stick in your system. So if I give you a probiotic, if you stop taking it, it washes right out. Recent work has shown that if we sequence your microbiome, we can kind of see the ecological interactions and structure of your particular system and sort of predict whether or not a bug will actually engraft or stick in your gut if I give you a probiotic.
And of course, you have no idea the probiotics that I could buy down the street have any effect or not unless you do those tests.
Yeah, well, you know, the one question is, what does it stick in your system? And the next question is, what does it do once it's there? And there's a lot we don't know about that still. So for example, in our lab, we're trying to address this issue by doing these poop soup experiments.
Poop soup, oh.
Yeah, I could take your poop, I can turn it into a soup, and then I can grow it in our anaerobic chamber, and I can add dietary compounds or probiotics, and I can see, like, what effect do those things have on the metabolic outputs of your microbiome. So we're in the very early stages of trying to understand this ourselves.
So what do you suggest if I'm kind of worried about my microbiome? Is there enough science to tell me what to do?
There will be soon. I'm a firm believer, but I think at this moment in time, not really. You should probably save your money. A lot of these probiotics are kind of spendy. Those same bugs that you would eat in a probiotic, they're in your lunch.
Yeah, but how about the bananas? That help?
Yeah, so probiotics are one thing, that's what your yogurt is. Prebiotics are what you find in a banana. So a prebiotic is actually the food that your microbes eat. In a banana, you'll find the prebiotic inulin, which is a dietary fiber. In your genome, as a human being, you don't have the genes to break inulin down, but your gut microbes do.
Whoa. Cool, so I've got my microbiome pack right here.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Sean.
Of course.
I'll see you soon.
All right, good luck.